my name's Elizabeth, and my story is about growing up in North Carolina. My senior year, it was a really hot summer day, and we came to an area that was kind of similar to here, but it was more wooded. And hung out in the woods for a little bit with some friends and did some stuff, and then we decided to go because we were hungry, so we went to Chick-fil-A, and I saw this like glorious chiclet gumball machine, and I had a big sweatshirt on, and I decided it should be mine. So I took my sweatshirt and I put it over the gumball machine, and it had just a stand with like a foot, like an antique like metal foot, and I like walked out of Chick-fil-A with it, and it was ours. And I made sure that it wasn't like a charity-based gumball machine. It was like not for kids or anything. It was just a straight gumball machine as far as I could tell. It was probably owned by Teamsters, but we took it and it was ours. So we decided to take it back to our spot in the woods and break it open, and there was like 50 bucks inside of it in quarters. So we took the quarters and we split them all up, and we thought someone was coming, and we had like chiclets like all in our shirts, and like my friend had like a baseball hat, and we freaked out and we thought someone was coming. So we started running through the woods and like leaving a rainbow trail of like chiclets all the way behind us, and we escaped. And about 3 months later, I totally forgot about it. I graduated from high school, and that summer I came home. My parents were redoing the carpet, and they found this gumball machine, and it was sitting like in the middle of the living room, and my mom was pissed, and she was like, "Where did you get this?" And I said, "It's not mine." I told this big lie, and I was holding it for someone. I totally forgot. I like put my prom dress over it because my prom dress went all the way down to the ground, and it covered up the foot, and she found it. So she said, "You better get rid of it." So my friends and I put it in my minivan, and we like literally chucked it over a cliff, and that's the end of the joke. The gumball machine. Somewhere it's sitting. I'm sorry I polluted, but it's my story.
I'm 41 years old. This must have been about 25 years ago, when I was about maybe 15 or 16 years old. Some friends and I were at the Longhorn Dam, and we were out there just to have some fun. And at the time, down at the bottom of the dam, they would have a bell that would ring to let you know that the dam was going to open up. And when you heard that sound, that meant everybody was to clear out from underneath the dam. Well, that bell never came on. We never heard it, and it was about 5 or 6 of us down in there. We had our bicycles down there, and like I said, we were all just swimming in a puddle of water there, and out of nowhere, the dam just opened up. And when the dam opened up, the water just came gushing down. Within a minute or so, it went from my ankle to my waist. And I went to reach to grab some of my stuff, and before you knew it, the water had reached up to my neck, and I almost drowned. I was down underwater. The rest of my friends had already ran off to the banks. One of my friends made an attempt to jump in the water, and he actually swam in there, and he pulled me out. And I thought that was the most scariest story ever in my life that I've ever experienced.
Our roommate, who refused to be on camera, we were making dinner in our first apartment, and she cooked chicken, and it was raw, and she ate it anyway. The package had an image of a grilled chicken on it, and she thought that once you put it in the microwave, it was already done.
So it's my sophomore year of college, and I helped my friend's parents move houses in San Marcos. They bought a new house, they were moving their stuff. I have a truck, so I was driving most of the time. And his parents had bought this brand new TV, and it was sitting in the garage. His dad was like, "You know what, let's just go ahead and move that TV." But this was before flat panels were in existence. So this TV was 40 inches, weighed 300 pounds, was the biggest tube TV you could buy. My friend says, "JW, you're going a little too fast, you might want to slow down." And pretty much throughout the course of the day, my friend had been kind of bossed us around, so I kind of wasn't inclined to really listen to him. So in that moment, I put my hand up and I said, "Oh, don't worry, man, I got it, I got this." And so I pull in the left-hand turn lane, and the TV in the bed of my truck slides all the way to one side, and everyone in the car is like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." And so instinctively, I press on the brake, and that sends the TV flying over the side. They took it to a repair shop the next day, and unfortunately the TV was totaled, and they had no insurance for it, so I broke a $3,000 TV.
I'm a professional musician, have been all my life. I've been playing in Austin now for 40 years. I'm originally from Denver, Colorado. Lived in Milwaukee as a kid, went to school in Madison, and then transferred to Berkeley. Well, I was done in 1972, got a 1961 VW microbus, and then I went traveling. I had this friend named Herb Steiner who played pedal steel with Michael Martin Murphey. I don't know if you know who he is, but he was a big popular, you know, redneck rock kind of guy back in the day. And he was living in Austin. He said, "Nana, come visit me." Ended up on Herb's couch, and the first night I was there, we decided to go to El Patio restaurant. We took my bus, we went over there, we had a little dinner. My bus never ran again. And that's how I ended up in Austin, Texas in 1972.